Hi, welcome to the Innovation One Intro to Macbook training. My name's Leslie. I'm Director of Teaching and Learning Programs at Truman College, and I'll be walking you through some things to get started with your MacBook and our introductory course to Innovation One. Welcome to Innovation One. We are providing training to give you access to check out a device like an iPad or a MacBook or a MacBook Air, to check out a device cart to use in a classroom, or to check out a lab to bring students to or record your own teaching from remote instruction. We'll also be providing some more advanced trainings in the future, some specialized device support, including the use of Mac OS and some special use of apps on the iPads, and a community of practice for using educational technology. The training process includes a few different steps. We will have a course in Brightspace that you'll be accessing. In that course, you'll find your synchronous Zoom meetings, discussion boards to develop your remote community of practice. That's where you're going to document your learning and your work, your technology and education, using it in the classroom, uploading some evidence once a month. You'll also be completing an Apple Teacher certification on the Apple Teacher website. I'll show you that later. And you're going to be creating a learning artifact to share with your department. We'll be highlighting those artifacts during the showcase, and then you'll also be sharing them with colleagues. So we're going to do a little tour of Brightspace. In that tour, I'm going to show you synchronous Zoom meetings, discussion boards, how to upload your work, and how to contact your instructor. So moving to Brightspace. Your Brightspace homepage is going to look like this when you log in. You're going to log in with your CCC email and password. You might have to click View All Courses to see the new course. Once you've done that, you're going to be in a course that looks like this. You can see on the homepage that announcements from your instructor will show up. You'll also see updates, your content browser, and a calendar of any events, like due dates that your instructor might have added to the course. I like to navigate to the content area from here. Here you can see that there's discussion boards. There's two major types of discussion boards. One is a technical support forum for you to ask questions about your device, about software, CCC systems, and apps. The other is a community of practice, which is a way for you to get to know the other people in your course, to share ideas that you have, to ask questions, and to participate together while we're remote. You can see the sections of your course will be here. Any live Zoom meetings that you're required to attend will show up in your Zoom live sessions, and you'll also be able to access more information about your Apple Teacher certification here. Your assignments are connected as well. We will be going over the assignments in a lot more detail with your teacher, but you will be doing Apple Teacher certification, uploading evidence of that, your final showcase that we talked about, and also that monthly evidence of using technology in the classroom or with students. In order to access your assignments, you're just going to go to this section here, choose your assignment, and then you'll see that you have the ability to collect it for your portfolio and to update your evidence there. I'm also going to give you a little bit of a tour of the Apple Teacher certification website, because that's where you're going to be doing most of your work. You will be a certified Apple teacher when you're done with our course here. You complete short lessons with questions in multiple choice quizzes. There's usually about maybe 15 questions. They're very short quizzes. And then you're going to upload evidence that you completed those to your Brightspace under your assignments tab. And then at the end of all of that, you'll have your official certification. So we'll move to our tour of that website. Once you log in, you can see lessons here. You're going to want to choose your lessons around which type of device you're using, skills for iPad or skills for Mac. You're also welcome to do any additional trainings that you're interested in, things like Swift coding playgrounds, Everyone Can Create, remote learning support, and you'll see that you get a check mark here for each of the things that you complete, which you can screenshot and upload, and when you're all finished, you'll get your official Apple Teacher certification. I also wanted to let you know some fun tips for getting to know your MacBook. These are going to be specific for MacBook, so there's another video that you can watch about getting to know your iPad if you're interested in knowing more about how iPad works or you have both devices. One fun thing to know is that you can access a help menu anytime from your Apple menu. So I'll show you an example here where I can go into my Apple menu here, about this Mac, and I can see all the information about my Mac. I can also request help, and it'll show me help menus for whatever program I'm in, or it'll show me program help in the menu that you saw in the presentation slide here. So things like your user manual, getting help using the operating system, and contacting support. You also have a dock. Your dock is this bottom area here that you can see moving. Your dock keeps your apps organized for you. So apps that you use frequently are going to be in your left, and the finder is how you're going to search for things. Like right here, you can see my documents and my downloads. Launchpad is going to be how you search for different apps that are downloaded on your Mac. You can launch a web browser here, and any apps that you have open are going to show here with a little dot underneath. You can also see that recently opened apps will move to your right, and apps that are actively working are going to move all the way to the right here next to your trash can. If you're done with an app and you don't want to see it in the dock anymore, you can drag it right into that trash can. You can also add accounts to your Mac, and you can connect your Mac to your Apple ID. So in order to do that, first you need to create an Apple ID. You can do that on the Apple website. And then you're going to go to your system preferences. This is the control panel for your computer. To add accounts, you want to go to your internet accounts. And then you can add different types of email accounts here. Under Apple ID is where you can add information with connect your Apple ID, connect to iCloud to save your documents, and connect your Apple ID to different apps that you might be using on the computer. There's also some fun ways to use your Mac. You have the ability to ask Siri questions, so we'll do an example of that now. Hey Siri.
How can I help?
What's the weather like in Chicago today?
It's currently cloudy and 37 degrees.
Thanks, Siri. And then you can just close her out when you're done. You also have the ability to do a spotlight search. So I'm going to hit Command Spacebar, and you're going to see here that a little search bar shows up for me. This is going to search all over. It's going to search on the internet. It's going to search files on my Mac. It's going to search things I've recently opened and apps. So let's say I couldn't remember where I had saved a document. I might look for something named Truman. And you can see here it's showing me all of the searches that I've done on the internet and all of the documents that I have saved on my computer, and a connection to where Truman is on the map on the internet as well. You can also use Spotlight to do calculations, like you can put in, for example, we'll try one. That's 3 times 5. And it'll do calculations for you. It can also do basic searches, like you could ask, for like a latest sports store, or you can do the weather again here. It'll show me the weather in Chicago. You might need support while you're using your Mac. There's a few different ways to get that. You can contact CCC IT support. That's going to be if you're having difficulty using your Brightspace, logging into your CCC email. The links here are live. You'll have an access to this presentation so that you can click through all the links that I'm showing you here. If you need any support specifically with your Mac, if you want a deeper dive, or you just want to chat with me about something that you're thinking about how to use it in the classroom, you can use this TRC-Innovation1 email. If you have any questions about your course and you want to contact your instructor, you can do that in Brightspace. You can email them directly from your Brightspace, and you can always contact me at llayman1@ccc.edu. I'm going to quickly take you back to your Brightspace so you can see how to contact. There's a mail button here, and also in your content area, you'll be able to see technical support and instructor information for how to contact here. I'm excited to have you working with your new Mac. If you have any questions, please let me know in one of the emails that I shared with you, and then take some time exploring your device and find one thing you didn't know that your MacBook could do and share it on your Brightspace discussion board. Thanks for your time.